India is hosting the India AI Impact Summit 2026 starting today and is going to go on until the 20th of February. The summit is anchored in three core sutras: people, planet and progress. That really defines India's approach to global cooperation on artificial intelligence. The event will bring together global leaders, policymakers, innovators and domain experts from across the globe to deliberate on the future roadmap for artificial intelligence, specifically its responsible deployment. Prime Minister Modi hailed the event, called it a moment of immense pride, stating that it's proof that our country is progressing rapidly. In fact, the Prime Minister is going to be inaugurating the India AI Impact Expo in just a short while from now at Bharat Mandapam. Remember, this expo is hosting 13 country pavilions. Over 3 lakh attendees are expected over these next 4 days. French President Emmanuel Macron is going to be in India for this summit as well.
For 1 week, Delhi transforms into the epicenter of the global AI conversation as heads of state, technology leaders and policymakers gather in India to discuss the future of artificial intelligence. The moment signals not just a major summit, but India's growing role in shaping global AI order. India's unique strengths make it a natural host. First, India is the world's largest democracy. In a time when AI raises concerns about surveillance, control and ethical governance, India offers a democratic framework where technology must align with accountability and public interest. Second, India represents one of the world's largest and fastest growing digital markets with hundreds of millions of internet users and rapid tech adoption. It provides unmatched scale for AI deployment. If AI solutions succeed in India's diverse and complex environment, they can scale globally. Third, India's digital public infrastructure gives it a distinct advantage. Platforms such as Aadhaar, Unified Payments Interface, UPI, and CoWIN demonstrate how technology can be built as a public goods and deployed at population scale. This creates a third AI pathway distinct from the corporate-led US model and the state-controlled Chinese model. Geopolitically, India occupies a unique position as a strategic partner of the United States, an engaged neighbor to China, and a leading voice of Global South. It is seen as a credible, neutral platform in the intensifying US-China AI rivalry. That makes Delhi an ideal venue for global AI dialogue. Leadership also plays a key role. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has invested heavily in summit diplomacy, positioning India as convening power capable of bringing global stakeholders together.
Global stakeholders are going to be converging on one stage over the next 4 days. New Delhi is hosting at least 13 of these countries. Policy change makers, innovators are all going to throng the national capital for the next 4 days until the 20th of February, where we are going to be seeing this AI global summit that is going to take place. Akanksha, my colleague, now joins us, getting us more details on this. Akanksha, in a short while from now, we're going to be seeing the Prime Minister inaugurate that. But do tell our viewers what awaits those attending this event for the next 4 days and for the rest of the world as well.
Right. So, interestingly, there are parallels being drawn between the G20 and the AI Impact Summit that India is playing host to, because India has also said that it will be amplifying the voice of the global south. Nonetheless, it's important to highlight that you have tech billionaires from the west, from across the globe, in fact, even from the east, coming and pledging. And if you were to look at, say, Amazon, you have over $35 billion worth of investment already being pledged. You have Microsoft, you have Google, all of them pledging over $15 billion worth of investment. Now, the economic survey, remember, this year has also talked about an asymmetry when we were talking about deployment versus development models. So there is a huge gap, and India is going to look towards bridging that gap through the kind of capital investment that will be gathered through this AI Impact Summit. And when I say you have Western powers like France, you have the United States, and you also have the tech billionaires. So on one hand, you of course have India roping in all of these tech powers. On the other hand, you also have India playing host, and in fact, it's also going to be a testimony to our own political cloud, given that the French President Emmanuel Macron is also going to be there. At the same time, you have, say, leading voices from the global south, like the Brazilian President Lula da Silva as well, and the Sri Lankan President is going to be there. You will have a host of European countries. We are hot on the heels of that EU FTA. So there's a lot going on. on, but as far as branding itself as or positioning itself as a global voice when it comes to AI, Prime Minister Modi has made it amply clear that India is that inflection point which will mark that transition of a dialogue into implementation. And India will lead that race now, Poonam, and we'll have to see how we position ourselves globally, because you're competing in this market when it comes to being among the top 5 economies. You're looking at China, you're looking at the United States, and India will now be among the top competitors.
Absolutely, and the fact that this is only the 4th such summit that is taking place and India is hosting it, that goes on to show the kind of place India has on the ladder as well. Akanksha, do stay on with us. We have some reactions, some stakeholders that we've spoken to. Let's listen into those conversations.
2 quick questions. One, is India trying to write new AI rulebook?
No, we are not trying to write a new AI rulebook. We are trying to present India's approach towards responsible AI to the whole world. We are trying to bring consensus around how AI should be approached, how AI should be used for social good, and how we should ensure that harm that can be caused from AI should be restricted. It's not about rule books, it's more about bringing consensus, it's more about bringing all the stakeholders on the same platform and trying to set up an agenda that can work for humanity and that can ensure that the whole world becomes part of how AI is shaped rather than a few companies deciding the same.
My second quick question is that largely we have seen that there are 4-5 companies into the business of AI, the big players, 3-4 big countries, dominating the entire ecosystem. This is for the first time that AI Summit is happening in Global South. Is India also trying to project itself as a bridge between Global South and Global North when it comes to AI?
India has traditionally played the role about providing leadership, technology leadership to the Global South. India has always been a trusted partner for many countries when it comes to technology of both Global North and Global South. India has always moved for democratizing use of technology. We have shown how technology can improve public governance, the way digital public infrastructure has been built in. So the same principles, we are trying to present that the way AI we are implementing in India has lessons that the whole world can follow, and it can really benefit especially countries like Global South.
The AI Superpower Summit.
From code to global command.
Silicon dreams, sovereign vision.
Building Bharat's AI backbone.
Bharat takes AI lead.
CNN News 18 special coverage.